The Bible says he put the wood on them. But read it, children. He never picked up any wood. He only chopped and delegated. That pastors are not dying because of warfare. No, it's not demons that's killing pastors. It's lazy people. Because here it is. Abraham showed you the model. I chop down the vision. I take a piece of the vision. I hand it to you, but it's not in my hands. See, it's not for the bishop to build the church. It's not for the bishop to build the fellowship. It's for those to whom are following behind him and her to be the builders.
Are you ready for BrownGravy? Oh, taste and see. There's a word for you and me.
Serving the uncompromising truth makes us truly free.
Open your heart, your mind, your soul. He'll make you whole.
Preaching with power.
It's the relevant leadership strategist.
Sunday evening Bible study. They're looking for other folk to sing, and you talk, no, they just want folk with ability. Can I throw something at you? That it's not about ability, your ability to run riffs. It's not about ability, your ability to type. I can teach you how to type. I can teach you how to hold the tune. I can teach you how to hold that. The ability is not what I'm looking for. Not that kind of ability. The ability that your pastor is looking for is called availability. Are you available? Abraham, oh Lord. He said, I'm usually in C sharp. Yeah. And the Bible says, we coming there in a minute. All right. Abraham stood up and he said, there's a call. There's something the Lord wants us to do. And two lads and his son showed up. I'm learning how, I hadn't mastered it yet, but I'm learning how to use who shows up. They might not be the most polished, but they showed up. They might not be the most talented, but they showed up. They might not be your choice, but they showed up. They might not even have a name. It said two lads, but I wish somebody that loved their church and loved their fellowship would stand up and sit back down and just shout, I'm going to show up. I might not know how to do it well, Bishop, but I'm going to show up. I might not be able to handle everything, but I'm going to show up. And whatsoever you tell me to do, I'm going. It says that he made a call. And when he made the call, they showed up. They said, I'm here. Now, I'm not coming here with my agenda. Whatever you tell me is what I'm going to do. See, some of y'all can't be used because you're trying to come with your resume. No, you trying to tell him, you know, the Lord sent me here because I'm good at administration. You know, or you know, you might not give your talents, but you give, you know, your, you know, I got a job. I work third shift. So I can only come, you know, for like 3 hours on Sunday. Now, anytime within that time frame, you can. Ooh. Another quiet moment. Or, you know, I'll work with, what's your name? I'll work with William. What's your name? But I don't know about that Sam. See, William nice. Sam be wearing red, and you know nobody ain't supposed to be wearing red. I'm different, y'all. I'm sorry. None of them gave Abraham a stipulation. They just showed up. Look at somebody, tell them, I just got to show up. Don't come talking about there's a call on your life. Don't come talking about all your granddaddies was preachers. Don't come saying any of that. Just come saying whatever it is. So, all right. Oh, all right. I got to run, Forrest, run. Okay, here we go. So when they show up, here's what happens. Abraham takes this tree and he starts chopping it down. You know, when I'm swinging, I can't make the sound effects, but if you can find some kind of effect or that might help with the sermon. I promise I'll preach better. Didn't that help you? No, just let them do that, because that'll. Yeah, just let him. All right, yeah. He's taking this large tree and he's chopping it down because you can't handle the whole tree. Because what God showed me would choke you. With what's in my heart for us to do, it scared me. It would petrify you. Where's God trying to take us? I can't tell you. I can't tell you all of this, but I can give you a piece of this. Read it, children. It's in there. The Bible says that Abraham clave the wood. He started chopping down the visions. Pastors, that's why we can't say all of what it is. As a matter of fact, we don't know all of what it is. We're looking at this big thing thinking, what? Yeah, okay. So we got to chop it down into pieces that they can handle. Write the vision, make it plain, so they that read it can run with it. All right. It said that he chopped it down. Somebody shout, sleep. I know you got me. I just didn't give you any cues. So he chopped it down. And then he started handing things to people. He started saying, hey, you, come here. I'm glad you came. I believe the Lord called you to church tonight. Yeah, now, I know that you probably don't know anything about God, none of that. Now, we're role playing. I know you know all about God, okay? Yeah, okay. Because he's looking at me like, I don't know who you talking to. I'm a district elder. I got all of that. I'll speak in tongues for you right now. So role play, right? I know that you probably don't know anything about anything, and that this God stuff might be crazy, and but you came, so just carry this for me. Oh yeah, you see? All right, good. Then he found somebody else and said, okay. Hey, you know, no, that person didn't want to work with you, but I'll work with you. I actually like red. It's in my suit. We matching. We got something in common. Now, you might not really understand what I'm getting ready to tell you, but there's something on your life. And I believe that I'm called to be a part of that. But what I need you to do is just, would you just carry that? Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. All right, good. Then he finds something else. Y'all remember where I get this stuff from? Come here. Oh, no, right here, right there. Yeah. No, right here. No, no, right here. Well, you come on too then. Oh, because see, whenever you have folk carrying things and following you, everybody wants to participate. That's why you shouldn't carry in secret. Oh no, this church should be packed because you see my work that I do for Bethel. And I do it so well with a smile, you want to be a part. You sharp. You carry that for me? Okay, good. All right, thank you. Hey, how are you? Yeah, you've been through some things, right? It don't even matter. I'm not like them. So I'm not looking at your past. Doesn't matter what you did. No matter what you're doing. I got to work. And I believe God has a work for you. Would you mind getting with us? Oh, okay, great. So he claved the wood and broke it down into pieces. Now see, here's the problem. Not with them, but with some of us. We start complaining about the peace we get. Because your piece ain't as big as his, you trying to figure out, well, why I just got a microphone and they got a stool? What you trying to say? I'm not available, I'm not big enough, I'm not strong enough, and now you get disgruntled and put stuff down, not realizing that every piece that's given to every person is important. Would you slap somebody a high five and tell them every piece is important? Good. Now see, here's what you're going to also have to understand. That just because you start joining the crowd don't mean you automatically get a piece. So if you're in the back of the crowd yelling about a piece, that means you're disgruntled, you're messing up the whole flow, and it means we can't have the kind of movement that we really need to have. If I didn't give you nothing, hush and keep on walking. Man, you played that thing so perfect, I couldn't even major. I wanted to whisper it to you. So the Lord must have told you to say that. Had to be. Yeah, huh? He must have. I mean, that's right. You know I'm going to get you real quick now, right? But I don't mean anything about it. Okay, right. So, I decided to give him something. I wiped the sweat, and I said, here. He said, nah, I'm good. Oh, no. See, he's working it just like I need him to work it, because he ain't the only one that done it. Some of you've been asked to do some things, but because you think you are above it, because you think you might be overqualified for it, you're not trying to do it. And it's not about your qualifications, it's about your avail. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Make sure he gets a CD because he had the real hard one. He had the hard one. Get him a CD. You make sure you get a free CD from me. All right. All right. He called him. Y'all all right? Okay. He called him. I'll hoop now if you need me to. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you. Right? He called them. They showed up. He gave them pieces. He gave some larger, some smaller, some none, but all needed for where we're going. What's the topic? All right. Yeah, everything that you have, everything that you're given, whether it's a upfront gift or a behind the scenes gift, is needed to make it happen. That they might not ever know you to be the one, but you are the one that's needed to make it happen. The Bible says he put the wood on them. But read it, children. He never picked up any wood. He only chopped and delegated. Uh-oh. Come on now. Okay. I said it earlier, but all y'all wasn't here. So let me say it again. That pastors are not dying because of warfare. No, it's not demons that's killing pastors. It's lazy people. Because here it is. Abraham showed you the model. I chop down the vision. I take a piece of the vision. I hand it to you, but it's not in my hands. See, it's not for the bishop to build the church. It's not for the bishop to build the fellowship. It's for those to whom are following behind him and her to be the builders, to be the carriers. The only thing, read it, children. I mean, I'm not lying. It's in there, Genesis 22, 2 and 3 and 4. It says, he gave them the wood. Here it is, brother. Give me that name again. William. Yep. Here it is, Brother William. Elder William. Ms. William. Who? Ms. William. All right, here it is, Minister William. He gave all of them wood, but he kept something else, right? The Bible says he had in his hand knife and light. No, we're going to get to the make it happen. I promise you. By the time I get to the mountain, you're going to follow where I'm going. Right? They had wood. He had light and knife. Okay. Get that chair again and come on, brother. Well, you can carry it too now. It's all right. See, that's what some of y'all do. No, every time there's some work, you're trying to pass it on to somebody else. Y'all making it preach so easy for me tonight. The only thing the pastor had, Abraham had. The only thing Bishop had, Abraham had, was a knife and light. The lads had the wood. The wood is the raw material to build what God told him. He said, go build me an altar. But the material to build the altar is not on the pastor. The material to build the altar is not on the bishop. The material to build the altar is on the people. Okay, you don't believe that. All right, so the Bible says the people bring much more than enough for the service of the work which the Lord commanded to make. Not the pastor, the people. So that means you're supposed to be tithing and giving of offering. Ooh, that's a sour place. You're supposed to be returning because you know you don't pay tithe. I thought you knew that. You don't pay tithe. Y'all look like, Yeah, I do. I be writing out my envelope. I don't know what he talking about. No. You don't pay it. You return tithe. How much belongs to God? No, it doesn't. All of it belongs to God. That's why you thought you were paying. Because you keep talking about 10% belong to him. No, 100% belongs. He just says, give me back 10, you keep 90. But all the 100 is mine. So, okay, that's enough. You bring that. You return that. You give the offering. You give your time. Here it is. Talent, treasure, tenacity. I got a message that I preach called 4 T's. I can't get into it right now. But you bring the 4 T's, the wood, to make it happen. The pastor only carries knife and light. Now, what's the light? I'm glad you asked. Light is the vision. That he has to walk in front of you. She has to walk in front of you with the vision before you. Because you got to know what to follow. Hallelujah. See, the problem is you following the wrong thing. You're trying to follow man, not the vision. That's why if Bishop don't speak to you, if First Lady don't hug you, you got an attitude. Because you're more in love with them than you are with the call. So that's how you can say, I ain't going to church today. Because them people, wait a minute. If I'm connected to the call, it doesn't matter what them people do. You can't stop me from going to the thing that I'm connected to, the vision. Put your eye, would you look at somebody and tell them, put your eye on the vision? We then lost some folk at Bethel simply because they didn't keep their eye on the vision. They had their eye on people. Now you got here saying the Lord sent you, but then you're saying the Lord sent you away. Now do you serve a schizophrenic God or what? I never know God to change his mind as much as he done in the 21st century. He's to keep the vision ahead so that the people know what to follow. Don't follow foolishness, follow the vision. Oh, and if it doesn't look like the vision, then you know not to pay it any attention. Because if you give it attention, then you give it body. Rebuke it, keep going. Don't participate in it. We got to follow the vision. We got work to do. And it's picking up. Y'all ain't talking. It's growing. It's not like it used to be. We got another building to build. It's not like it used to be. These buildings can't hold us. We got land, but we need a facility to host everything that we need to host. We got to move quicker. Follow. So he's supposed to keep the light up. But how can he keep the light up and carry wood at the same time? If I put my hand on the wood with the knife, I burn it up before it's time. It's not meant to be lit first, but you keep giving it back to the pastor, which means he burns up quicker than he's supposed to. I'm all right, Bishop? Thank you, sir. He has the light, okay? What else does he have? I'm done. I'm getting ready to close. Okay? Now watch, I didn't have to say a thing. Some of y'all talking too much. You need to be lifting more than you're talking. He said, because if I be lifted up, I'll drop. Y'all hearing what I'm saying? That ain't just talking about lifting up Jesus. It's also talking about lifting up the vision. And if I lift up the vision, he's going to see I'm not in line. Let me get in line with. So you're keeping trouble going on in the church because you're talking more than you're lifting. Ask your neighbor, are you a talker or a lifter? I can't wait to Sunday morning. It's Pastoral Appreciation Month. I didn't even realize it. And so I'm going to preach my own pastoral appreciation, and I'm going to call it Weight Watchers, weight lifters. No, Weight Watchers, that's right. My timer went off. I got to be honest with you. Can I get 10 more minutes? All right? Because Pastor Sweeney told me earlier, you know, I ain't going to mess with you tonight. So the light's up. And when they're out of sync, if I keep it up, they fall right back in line. Now, if I would have taken time to go back to him, I'm missing the cadence. I'm messing up the flow. Go back to where you were, right? If I've turned the corner, if I've turned the corner and you keep trying to get your pastor to handle folk that's out of line, it means that you're messing up the cadence. Now it's no longer forward movement. Now I got to back up. I got to back up in the same movement that I was to come back to them to address what they did in order to go forward. Maybe some of us who's not understanding how to just lift up the standard is holding up the movement.
Hey guys, this is Bishop R. Christopher Brown III, the Relevant Leadership Strategist. I need you to go to www.igettoserve.com, IGET2serve.com, and purchase this book. I promise you it's going to improve your leadership team. It's going to improve your leadership acumen. I get to serve. I ain't got to do it. I get to do it. See you there.
Because in your hand is just wood, but together it makes an altar. Hallelujah. Wait, you might not realize that what you bring has significance, but it may not have a lot of significance by itself. But if I put my piece together with his piece, come here, son, and sir, and I put his piece together with that piece, and then that piece connects to that piece, and then another piece connected to that piece. Now we don't look like single people standing. We look like an army standing. Yes, and as long as I bring my piece to the table, we have an army to fight with. Grab somebody and shake them like they're going to shake them crazy. And tell them, I might not believe that I bring a lot to the table, but when I put what I got with what you got, we get powered up.
I would love to engage with you even more than we are right now on Dominion TV. So here's what I need you to do. Follow me on Facebook, Bishop R. Christopher Brown III, or Robert Christopher Brown III, that's the public page, or on Twitter and or Instagram at Bishop Brown, the number 3. I'm looking to talk with you on one of those platforms. See you there.
Preaching with power.